Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about something that can completely change your productivity, your success, and even your life. How to work smarter, not harder. Most people believe that success comes from working longer hours. They think that if they stay busy all day, they will automatically achieve great results. But the truth is very different. Many people work from morning until night. They stay busy. They answer messages. They attend meetings. They complete small tasks. They feel exhausted at the end of the day. But despite all their effort, they still don't achieve their biggest goals. Why? Because being busy is not the same as being productive. The most successful people in the world do not simply work harder than everyone else. They work smarter. They focus on what truly matters. They protect their time. They manage their energy. They eliminate distractions. In this video, you will learn powerful lessons that will help you work smarter, increase your productivity, and achieve better results without burning yourself out. Everything will be explained in very simple English so that anyone can understand and apply these ideas immediately. So let's begin. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with productivity is because they don't have a clear plan. They wake up in the morning and immediately start reacting to whatever happens. A message arrives, they respond. A phone call comes, they answer. Someone asks for help, they stop their own work. Before they realize it, the entire day is gone. They were busy all day, but they made very little progress. The problem is simple. Without a plan, you become a servant of other people's priorities. A weekly plan gives you direction. It tells your brain exactly what matters. It helps you focus on your goals instead of random distractions. When you have a weekly plan, you wake up knowing what needs to be done. You don't waste energy deciding. You simply start working. Think about two people. The first person has no plan. Every day feels different. Every day is chaotic. The second person spends just 15 minutes planning the week. They know their goals. They know their priorities. They know what deserves attention. After 1 month, who will achieve more? The second person, not because they work harder, but because they work with direction. Planning is not wasting time. Planning saves time. Many people think they are too busy to plan. But the truth is that planning prevents wasted hours later. A simple weekly plan can save countless hours of confusion, stress, and unnecessary work. Start simple. Planning saves time. Write down your 3 most important goals for the week. Then break them into daily actions. Keep your plan realistic. Do not overload yourself with 20 different tasks. Focus on what truly matters. Remember this: a week without a plan is a week without direction, and a life without direction rarely leads to success. Protect your focus. One of the biggest enemies of productivity sits in your pocket, your phone. Every notification steals a piece of your attention. Every message interrupts your focus. Every social media check breaks your concentration. Many people believe they can quickly check their phone and immediately return to work. But research shows that it takes time for your brain to fully regain focus after an interruption. That means one small distraction can cost much more than a few seconds. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water while someone keeps poking holes in it. That's what distractions do to your productivity. Your focus leaks away. Focus is valuable. That is why they protect it. They turn off notifications. They close unnecessary tabs. They remove distractions before they begin working. Try this simple habit. When working on an important task, place your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Work for 30 to 60 minutes without interruption. Focus on one thing. Many people think multitasking is a valuable skill. They proudly say things like, "I can do 5 things at once." But the human brain does not truly multitask. It switches rapidly between tasks, and every switch comes with a cost. Each time you move from one task to another, your focus weakens. Your brain uses energy adjusting. Your efficiency decreases. Your mistakes increase. You may feel busy, but you are not productive. Imagine reading a book while watching a movie and replying to messages at the same time. Can you fully enjoy any of them? Of course not. The same principle applies to work. When you focus on one task, your brain goes deeper. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your work becomes faster. And your results become stronger. Single tasking is a superpower in a distracted world. Choose one task. Give it your full attention. Not all tasks are equal. Every day you face many tasks. Some are important. Some are urgent. Some are neither. The mistake many people make is treating all tasks the same. They spend hours on easy work because it feels comfortable. Meanwhile, important work remains unfinished. Smart workers understand that results come from focusing on high-value activities. They ask themselves one powerful question: what is the most important thing I can do today? Then they do that first. This habit creates momentum. When you complete an important task early in the day, you feel confident, you feel productive, you build positive energy that carries throughout the day. Don't confuse activity with achievement. Checking emails all day may feel productive. Organizing files repeatedly may feel productive, but real productivity comes from work that moves you closer to your goals. Focus on high-value activities. Do what matters first. Everything else becomes easier afterward. Productivity is not just about time. It is also about energy. Many people try to push themselves continuously. They work long hours without rest. They ignore fatigue. They ignore stress. Eventually, their performance drops. Their focus weakens. Their creativity disappears. Their motivation fades. Think of your energy like a battery. When the battery is full, you perform at your best. When the battery is empty, everything becomes harder. Smart workers understand this. They schedule breaks. They exercise. They sleep well. They eat nutritious food. They protect their physical and mental energy. Because they know that a healthy, energetic person can accomplish far more than an exhausted one. Working smarter means managing energy wisely, not pushing yourself until you collapse. Success is not about how long you work. It is about how effectively you work. And effective work requires energy. Remember, rest is not laziness. Rest is preparation for better performance. Do less, achieve more. There is a powerful principle used by highly successful people called the 80/20ths rule. It simply means that a small number of actions often create most of the results. In many situations, 20% of your efforts produce 80% of your outcomes. The problem is that most people spend too much time on low-value activities. They spend hours doing things that have very little impact. Then they wonder why they are not making progress. Smart workers think differently. Instead of asking, "What should I do next?" they ask, "What activity will create the biggest result?" This question changes everything. Imagine you own a business. You have 20 tasks on your list, but only 3 of them will significantly increase your income. Wouldn't it make sense to focus on those 3 first? Of course it would. The same principle applies to your studies, your career, your health, and your personal growth. Not every task deserves equal attention. Some activities create massive results. Others simply keep you busy. Your job is to identify the important few and spend most of your time there. Every evening, ask yourself, what were the most valuable things I did today? Then, do more of those tomorrow. Success often comes from doing fewer things, but doing the right things. Remember, busy people focus on tasks. Successful people focus on results. Stop depending on motivation. Many people wait for motivation before they take action. They say, "I'll start when I feel ready. I'll work when I feel motivated. I'll exercise when I feel inspired." But motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel motivated. Other days you don't. If your success depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Smart people understand this. Instead of depending on motivation, they create systems. A system is a process that helps you take action automatically. For example, you wake up at the same time every day. You study at the same time every day. After some time, these actions become habits. You no longer need motivation. You simply follow the system. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation to do it. You do it automatically. That is the power of systems. When your important activities become habits, success becomes much easier.